Hello, I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. 500 subscribers. You guys, guess what? That means it's giveaway time. So stay till the end to find out how to enter to win, and I'll show you what you're going to win. But 500 subscribers, I reached it last week. We're so thrilled and happy and yay, thank you guys. So if you're new here, I am Claudia and I'm a full-time reseller, and the whole goal of my channel is just to let you escape the real world, because we all know it is stressful. So we don't do politics here, we don't do religion here, we do not, we acknowledge if there has been trauma, if you've got something sad going on here, we acknowledge that, we sympathize, but we are here to escape that. We want to just look at pretty things. And if that seems frivolous to you, I just think that with all the stress and all of the things that are going on, we have to take some time away from that. And especially in our age of technology, where we are bombarded by it like constantly, even if we don't want to see it, it is, you know, like when you turn your games on, there are ads, political ads on your games. There's just tragedy everywhere. And even if you shut off all of the news, you're going to get a friend or a relative who's going to text you, oh my goodness, did you see what happened? It's everywhere. So it's not here. This is an escape. We are here to look at pretty vintage things. And that's all. I sell the pretty things. I show the pretty things. I talk about the pretty things. And yes, it's a little bit frivolous, but we all need a little bit of that in our lives. So I raised 3 kids. They are all young adults now. I have multiple chronic illnesses. And so I teach kindness to others and to ourselves, because some days we just need to be gentle with ourselves. I was a workaholic before I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and then later on chronic fatigue syndrome and hypothyroidism, and I am allergic to the world. I used to wear masks before 2020 because I would get severe asthma attacks if I walked through a woman's perfume cloud at the grocery store. Allergic to all kinds of chemicals. I had a doctor's office once put in new carpeting, and I had a monthly appointment there, and for the next 4 months I was sick for days afterwards. That's how long it took for the new carpet smell to leave the building. So I try to keep a good attitude through all of it, but some days I am a very, very ill person, and so try to give myself grace along with other people. And I am in the process of moving. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I am in the process of moving, and my goal is to eventually buy a small late 1950s, early 1960s house that's all one level that I can grow old and die in. That is my favorite era of decorating, of homes, of the things that went into the homes. I have a good appreciation for the 70s, but I was a kid in the 70s, and I'm like, I do like the glass. I have amber and avocado glass, and so, but then I love all glass. So glass is my thing. I love glass. I do a sale every Monday called Glass with Glass. I rotate channels with Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, and we keep it an hour long so that you can pop in on your lunch and see pretty things and learn a little something. We always have a topic of the week. And I usually do Wednesday morning sale also, but because I'm in the middle of moving, that is currently on hold. So, and for the summer I did drop my evening sale, but yeah, that's me. That's my channel. That is what is going on. And You guys, I had the best day. Today is Thursday. It was 2 days ago, Tuesday. I met up with another reseller. I will have her linked down below so you can go and subscribe to her channel if you would like. Her name's Sabrina and her channel is Simon Says Let's Make a Deal. And this was actually my first reseller meetup. I've never met up with anyone before. And she moved to Ohio either at the beginning of this year or the end of last year. And so we had talked about it, and I'm like, when the snow's all gone, we'll meet up. And so we finally did. And I'm not supposed to be buying anything new, you guys. I am not, because we're trying to get rid of stuff so that I don't have to move it, right? I bought stuff. We totally enabled each other. We both came away with beautiful, gorgeous items, some for ourselves and a lot for resale. And we had a blast, and we had coffee, and we talked, and it was so much fun. She has 3 kids too. Her kids are almost the same age as my kids. It was a blast. It was a blast. We had fun. So first thrift store we went into, as soon as I walked in there, I saw this. It is a music box. And it still works. So it's London Bridges from Japan. And it's otagari. I don't know if you can see that, but otagari, Japan. I loved it. So even though I told myself I wasn't gonna buy anything, I bought it. And then I bought 3 books, 3 Anne McCaffrey books that finished the Acorn series. If you know Anne McCaffrey, you might know that one. She also did the Dragon Riders of Pern series. She's my favorite author, has been for almost all of my life. And I was thrilled to find the last 3 books in the series there, finish that series. Always exciting when you can do that. But I also got, it's in terrible shape, but this was one of my very favorite Dr. Seuss books as a kid. And this is not one that was included in the Dr. Seuss set that I bought my children, which I still have all of those books too, because someday maybe I'll be a grandma. But I couldn't resist. Let me show you some of the graphics in here. So I absolutely love this book and bought that for myself. But I bought this one for resale. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? It was a reprint of an older book. It was done in 1981. I think it was a reprint of an older book, because the graphics seem older than 1981. But this one was in excellent condition for a book that is 41 years old. So I bought that for resale, and I'll probably put it back until closer to Christmas. And then I bought something else for myself. This purse, which was only $6, but look. Vera Bradley. I haven't looked it up or anything. I don't know if it's genuine, but it's really well made, and it's gonna make a perfect fall purse. Look at that. It's so good. So I got that for myself too, even though I wasn't going to be buying anything. So then we went to the second thrift store, where I just bought a couple of glasses that already go with a set that I've got. That was all I bought there. And then we went to the third thrift store. The heavens opened. The angels sang songs, because it was filled with so much goodness. So much goodness. I don't even have all of it here because, oh my goodness, and I forgot to bring in, I got a Fenton amber glass swung, like, it's still sitting out there. I forgot to bring it in here. If you remember the blue one that I sold when I was on Thrift or Junk or Vintage Hunter, this is the amber version of that blue one. It was $2.99. I'm just going straight into my amber collection as soon as I clean it. No chips, no crack. Like, we knew, I could see it in the window. We knew it was going to be fantastic. And sure enough, it was. I bought a made in Romania brass marble crystal candelabra thing. I don't have that here either because I stopped at my mom's before I came home and left it up there. I'm moving with my mom, if you guys missed that in that video, but I left it up there because I didn't want it to get broken here while we're in the middle of moving. So it's gorgeous. It's everything. But it's up there. Paid $7.99 for that. And I have no idea how much something like that would actually be worth. And I would never ship it because it is massively heavy, massively delicate, but got that. Sabrina got just an amazing lamp that was a fountain. Like, it was huge. It was a fountain. It had a fairy, and we got some great stuff. So bought those few things for myself, and also bought this for my candy jar collection. It does have some chippy chips on the inside, so it was loved and used, but I bought it for my collection. It's dusty and needs a good scrub. I paid $2.99 for that, so the prices were amazing. And the point does not have any chips, which if you collect these kind of things, that happens quite often. I bought a couple of things for my daughter. Ooh, no. So I bought this fan, so delicate. And then I bought this, and look at the hanger on that. And then I bought this one. So those are for my daughter, and she has both of my grandmother's like Oriental decor from the 50s, and she also has a piece from her great-grandmother on her dad's side, and then she thrifted a fantastic cabinet recently. So she has a really nice collection of that kind of decor. Not anything I collect, but I had my grandmother's jewelry box that's in this style for years. Even though it's not my style, it was my grandmother's. And when she fell in love with that style, she has that now. So she has a lot of that kind of thing. Plus, then, of course, I add to her collection. Those are for my daughter. I think everything else I got at this store was for, oh no, I picked up one of those eggs. I have a small collection of these. I really like them. So it was 99 cents. I picked that up. So everything else was for resale. So I haven't done any research yet. So I don't know who made it. I'm pretty sure it says made in on the bottom, but it is so you can't see it. So got to do some research on that. I am sure it would have had a fantastic glass stopper that it no longer has, but blue is such a great color. I couldn't pass it up. So I got that for resale. And speaking of blue, I got this pretty little, probably Fenton before 1970 because it's not marked Fenton, but it's the pointy hobnails. It's the ruffle vase. I think Becky told me these were ruffled vases. So picked that up. Pretty sure that's Viking. Candle holder. They just had a single one, but how gorgeous is that? Ooh, so pretty. And then this one, single candle holder again, but this one is the cabbage rose. We all know I love the cabbage rose. So it's my favorite pattern. So I know some people don't, they always want their candle holders to be in sets. And if you are using them, then of course you want them to be a set too. But if you're just displaying a beautiful piece of glass, or you have a single lucite candle, then these are good for that. So couldn't resist this very appley green with the cabbage rose. So beautiful. Got a little piece of lusterware made in Japan. I got this derpy fella. He's so fun. Paperweight, no chips, no cracks. So he will be up for sale in an upcoming sale. And then I got this stone container made in India. So that will be in an upcoming sale. So I got all of that, plus that, I can't believe I forgot to bring that Fenton vase in here. It's just, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I loved the blue one. I lived with the blue one for a few months before it went up for sale in Misty's sale. But blue is not my color. I mean, I have some blue. The blue's not, like I don't collect blue glass. I have blue swans back here because I collect swans, but not blue glass. So, you know, like I enjoyed it. But when it was time to go, there was no connection to it. But I collect amber glass, and to find that vase in the exact same as the blue, but in amber, oh, I was over the moon. I love it. Love, love, love it. Thrilled about that. And then today, a new thrift store opened very close to here. And so my dad and I went on a little adventure because it's kind of out in the country, not where you'd expect it to be. And turned out it was more like an antique store. They had booths that people had rented. So I think I might be able to find things there for resale in some of the booths, just like at an antique store. If you dig around deep enough, you can find some things. But it's nice that it's so close. So when garage sales and all of that dry up after the summer, I have a new place to thrift. But I found something for me. Look at that. It was $10. I have been on the hunt for a phone that matches my kitchen. So it had to be aqua, mint green, pink. It had to be one of those colors. And I had not been able to find one. Like the pink are $60 to $100. I can't afford that just to have a piece of decoration. But for $10, yes, please. And this one was the Starlight brand. Isn't that fun? So picked up a vintage phone for me. And that's my haul. I was so excited about this stuff. I had to show you guys. And so I've had to put off the garage sale that I was going to do this week because I did not get, I'm sure you guys have noticed, I did not get the static sales up that I wanted to because I was helping the extended family member clear out their deceased parents' house, and then kind of had a little fibromyalgia flare up, and so I've been in some pain and I've been very, very exhausted, and I'm beginning to think that it is the mold in this apartment because all of the sorting we did on that house last week, there's a great big porch, and it catches the breeze perfectly. The weather was very temperate last week, and I got to be outside the whole time. I wasn't exhausted, even though I was putting in full days of doing sorting things and occasionally lifting things, and then I'm back here for a few days and I feel terrible. So the sooner I get out of here, the better. But we've put the garage sale off until next weekend. So I've got a lot of work to do between now and then. And I'm still hoping to get up static sales, you guys. If you have chronic illness, you know that sometimes your mind is like, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And your body's like, no, you're not. No, you're not going to do that. So I just woke up from a long nap, and I have been slowly moving like fragile things up to my parents when I go up there. And if you don't know, all three of my children are artists, And I have a large collection of their pottery pieces that I've never shown. So maybe once I get moved, I can show you guys. But I have been taking those up just like one by one in the car. So this one gets belted into the seat, the front seat, and this one gets belted into the back. And then I'll set one cushioned into the trunk. So they think I'm ridiculous because they used to bring them home from the pottery studio at school, and there'd be like 10 pieces jammed into a box. Like they gave them no value at all until they started selling and realized that people would pay for these beautiful pieces. So they think I'm funny that I'm so careful with them, but being very careful, moving those things up slowly. All right, so giveaway time. I will be giving away this Viking persimmon dish. It's so pretty. I love it. I've actually had it in a few sales and it didn't sell, so it gets to be the giveaway. It is this size. We all think it looks like the hurricane symbol. So this is my giveaway item. How do you enter the giveaway? You have to thumbs up this video. You have to be a subscriber, and you have to comment below with your favorite color. That's it. That's all you have to do. So today's Thursday. I will run this contest through next Thursday, and then I will pick a winner. That's it. That's all. And I will ship it to you. No cost to you. So I am so grateful that you guys hang out with me and that you like to enjoy the pretty things with me and that you don't mind when I ramble on about what's going on in my life. And I think you guys are all fantastic. You are awesome. And so thank you. That's it. Giveaway. Comment and subscribe, and you're entered to win the giveaway. And if you're on Instagram, I do have an Instagram at Claudia K Vintage over there on Instagram. And that's all. So remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything, and it may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.